Good morning, folks. Welcome back. I think we're gonna kind of keep working on the same area we started yesterday. So we were at more towards the end of the trail. Those teens were hiking up where they got to the wrecked troop transport. Today we're gonna work more on the start. Let's see. We're gonna go with a circle, and we're gonna set a radius of 100 meters. So 200-meter circle. Cool. Fill it, and let's remesh it to I don't know, 500. 500 seems good. Delete the original. And this is going to be a pretty flat area. I want a road kind of coming along here like this. But let's see. I'll select the object first. Sculpt mode. Whee! Something like that. Okay. Sure. Not giving us a lot of thought today beforehand. Terrain, trainer base. That might work. Maybe let's give it a bit more of an incline. Let's grab that. Pull that up. Let's give us a bit of a hill. And we can kind of start on. Yeah, something like that. That looks cool. And I'm just going to apply it. Then I'm going to put our road down here, kind of going along there, I think. We're going to do a Shift A, curve, Bezier curve, edit, and then we're going to draw. We're going to draw it along like that. And bring it up above. And we're going to add a modifier, flatten landscape, and increase our iterations a whole bunch. Oh, actually, that goes on the landscape, not on the curve. I always prefer which one it goes on. Add a modifier, flatten landscape, iterations, 1,000, curve, Bezier curve. And the radius is going to be 3.6. Which maybe we need to subdivide our curve some more. Let's see. Subdivide. Yes. There we go. And we take that. And so it's just going either way. Okay, so it's planing through straight across. Or reasonably straight across. Cool. Contrast. Sharper, narrower. We're going to go with basically very sharp. Only not quite 100. Let's go to like 0.8. Yeah, okay. Cool. So this should be pretty good. Let's see, what's this? Snap to surface. We take it off. Okay, now we want to snap to surface. It's going to be our road for the highway. And just to check it, let's put a person down here too. The road can be angled a little bit, which is fine. Well, it really should be flat, but yeah, whatever. Okay. I might flatten it even before this too. Sorry. Human gen. Grab our dude. Yeah, so that's a Narrow 2-lane road. We made it a little wider. Let's go to 4. There we go. Your average 2-lane road is 3.5 meters radius, but that doesn't include shoulder. So we can do a little bit of shoulder on each side. We can go a little bit more. 5. Okay. Yeah. Cool. I'm into that. I'm going to apply all. Then I'm going to edit it in sculpt mode. I'm going to smooth this down here. All that's going to get smoothed down. Okay. And it's going to be like our parking area, I think, for that. And let's see. Can we flatten that? That's filling that up. Yeah, there we go. Just flattening this down, getting this average to the same level. Height. Cool. Much better. Let's go back to object mode and let's save. We're going to do more than just the road and the tracks too, but 25 Trailhead. But you know, save. Okay, great. So we could take this road, and now I think I might want to re-subdivide or unsubdivide it again. Let's see. Curve. Yeah, maybe it's all right. Let's try it this way and see. Grab it and geometry, extrude 0.35. No, 3.5. 0.35. What? Okay. Tab, and then we're going to rotate them 90 degrees. That looks like it's going to be our road. Cool. And object mode actually looks really good. That end is a little bit weird. Let's see if we can fix that. Just going to delete those. We're not going to come to that end anyway, probably, but just to make my life easier so it doesn't get all looped. Like that's awful. Just get rid of those. Cool. Much nicer. Let's convert it to a mesh. Cool. Let's add a modifier and solidify it just slightly. I don't know. Let's see how much we make it. Thickness 0.25. Okay. And then we should be able to take that. Let's just try and see. We might have to solidify more. Yeah, we do. That'll make the road flat. We can see that below it, it's not flat. So we can fix that though. Just going to increase the thickness till the road touches. Which means we're definitely going to have to raise up that area here ordeal. But now we have a solid flat road if we care. I think we do. Cool. Then we can come back to our terrain here and just adjust it, sculpt it, and add that. Bring that down again. I'm gonna go higher than that. And we'll smooth it down. Cool. And flatten that down some more. It's still too high. Let's see if we can't plateau it to there. Or is that too high? Flatten it down. That brings that up. Cool. I'm just gonna cut that in a little bit. It's too much. Strength 0.1. Let's try just real slow. There we go. That's better. Still, that's looking pretty good. Okay. And again, flatten to here. Just going to even up that. That should bring that up, right? It's pretty close. Yeah. There we go. We'll use plateaus to bring it to the same level, guaranteed there. And we're just going to edit it off of our road. Yeah, just bring it down a little bit, I think. Okay, it doesn't have to be a perfect bump because, you know, often these things have a bump. But that's looking pretty good. Plateau. No. No. No, it's still high. Okay, flatten. Okay. I want to bring it up here. This is down just a little bit too much. So let's just, increase my strength again. Something like that. I don't want it to be quite so far down. We used the road thing as a kind of a nice starting point, but it didn't really work super great for flattening because this was such a small space. Okay. Bring that back. That down. Smooth all that around. That's better. Okay. Give it a little bit of like a shoulder there. We still need some more though. Let's just grab it. Or we probably need to remesh it, don't we? Oh, I'm on the wrong one. It's like, what's going on? Round that down. Okay. Cool. And then this side as well. Let's see. I'm spending more time than we need to, but I can, and it'll look cool. So let's do it. I don't mind a little bit off the road, but we kind of want to make it, you know, pretty tight. Okay. I feel like that's pretty good. I got some bump here. Let's bring this up a little bit just in case. I don't know, we'll see it, but I know it's down, back, and down, back. Okay, so the road's not covered in any way. Nice. Save. Back to object mode. Okay. So now we have our road. I'm gonna keep that flattening just a little bit more. Just in a little bit. Okay, fine. You really can go kind of nuts just how tight you want to be, how much you care. That feels good to me. Save. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is bring in some of our trees. I think I just grabbed some from yesterday, at least those 4. The big ones. We'll start with the landscape, then we'll put the human stuff in it, I think. Now that we have the road. We need another trail too. But... Okay. And turn off geoscatter, turn on that. Select objects. Well, we just want those tall ones. Copy objects. Over to here. And paste. I think there were some even bigger ones that weren't there. So let's maybe try that as well. Go to PF2B. All category deciduous coniferous. We wanted giant sequoias. Yes. Presets. Let's go the other direction. 78. Dead, right? I want the tall one. I thought I saw a really tall one. $71. That was one we had before. We're all the way around now. 78. I'm going to grab that one. I'm going to generate 4 of it as well. And import our plant. Yes, import 4 plants. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, should be good. That'll give us 8 variants of trees. Cool. I'm gonna just move all of them together, I think. Yeah, them all into there. So now we have 8 trees all ready to go for our ground. It's not that much when we look at the size of the trees compared to our ground. It's going to be just about right, I think. Geoscatter. Select our source object. Scatter from viewport. Yes. And we like these clusters. Let's do that. Yeah. I know it's huge. Too many, because we want a distribution of 0.03, something like that. Let's see. Even that's huge. And okay. A few things need to fix. Rotation, surface normal. Right, yes. Tilt 1 degree, not 0 degrees. I don't even want surface normal. We're just gonna go vertical with a tilt of 5. That allows for a little bit of change. Cool. Did we get the small ones too? Did I grab the wrong ones? I think I grabbed the wrong ones. Okay, let's undo. Just get rid of this whole thing. Yeah, I don't want this. These are way too small. It's supposed to be like, let's see. Did I grab the wrong one? Or did I delete the place trees at the same height? Oh no, I see. Yes, that's right. I moved them all off out of it and because they'd already been duped. I remember now. G, cool. Copy objects. There we go. Now we're better. Yes, that's better. Okay. So now we can select them all. And scatter objects. Yeah. Fine. At least remembered our size. 3. We do not want to line normal. And we're going to go like 6. And turn them on. And that is a big honking forest. Might even go a little lower. Let's go to 0.02. Okay. Start with. We don't really need both. Let's just turn off geoscatter now. We got what we wanted. And turn off that so I don't see it. Okay. Now grab this object and weight paint. There. Okay, is that close enough? Is that gonna be enough? Just make sure we don't get trees on our space. And go a little further. Just give our road some bit of breathing room. Okay, yeah, bit of breathing room around the road. Vertex group, we're gonna call it clearing or road clearing. Road plus parking. Cool. And then culling mask on this one, vertex group, road plus parking. Cool. Turn back on geoscatter again. I turn them off that way. There we go. That's better. I think I still. Okay, a few things we need to fix, but we're coming along. I want them down maybe a little further. Let's just push them. Quick displace. No. Where is it? Offset. There we are. Push along. Surface normal -2. Now they're underground. Yeah, okay, that's better. Cool. And I think it still might be a little heavy. I think it's still too many. So let's come down to 0.0075. That might be a little too few, but we're getting there. Well, that's not too bad, actually. I think we'll go with that. Okay. And now I want to figure out where we want to put our trail going up. And I think our trail makes sense to kind of follow that ridge up there. So let's go to weight paint, not texture paint, weight paint. and we want a new one. And we're just going to kind of, now I can follow it if I turn off geoscatter. Trail's going that way, but that's entirely too much, unfortunately. Let's shrink it down. Yeah. We want to go this way. Let's get rid of that trail there. Okay. This is going to be walking trail. And we want to just take this object, edit it, and we want to select walking trail. We want to assign it also to road plus parking. Right? Yes. And we turn back on geoscatter. And do we still have a tree going right along our edge? Looks like we do. Well, not too bad. No, that's fine. Why do we get too much? Whoa. Okay. Just solve that. Let's see. Remove all this. Great. We want to remove that from road plus parking and remove it from walking trail. Cool. Now we should have our trail going up, and we can double check our trail by turning off this one. And let's make a new one. Let's see. We're going to go with a biome scatter. And we're going to grab these are really good because they're lightweight. So let's grab them. I'm going to grab biome 13. And then we'll tweak it. But I love that these ones are so lightweight. Like it doesn't, that's a huge space and it's not killing us. Okay. So first off, we're gonna get rid of dead trees. We don't want them. No fallen trees. Don't want them right now. No large branches. Don't want them right now. Okay. That'll help us. Grass tall. Cool. And if we take all of these, and let's just remove them from road and parking. Okay, there is our trail. Still quite wide. Probably more than we need. Where's our guy? Elias. Let's bring you to here. Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's too bad. That's too wide. Okay. So then we gotta have to just look at one so we can see. We don't need three smalls either. Okay. Grass small works for me. Okay. Now on this object, yeah, and weight paint. And we're going to go with I'm on trail, aren't I? Yeah. Well, okay. We're going to do it on road and parking. Oh, I see. That one, for some reason, I got really big anyway. We're just going to tweak it to here. Didn't allow for the variance. Kind of thought it did, but it doesn't look like it does. It just made everything 1 or 0. But that's better. I'm probably not going to see a lot of this, but let's just cut it in. Why not? Cool. Again, we're not going to go there much, but that'll let the what you call it, trees get closer too. Let's see how we feel about that. Turn on this one. That's looking way better. Cool. Getting all lost in our trees, but I feel like that's looking good. Turn them off. Yeah. Okay. So now we can allow all that stuff on the trail. Actually, kind of wish I had that small tree again too. We can make it again. Let's just bring it again. Let's do that. Biomes. And I think we're going to go with which one did we use last time? I don't remember. 13 has some grass. Kind of like, let's try 8. I'm going to try this as well. Let's turn off 13. Oh, it's not done yet. Yeah, fine. Okay. Turn off 13. 8. Tree small. I'm going to move that. And fern. And branches. Move. Oh, come on. To biome 8. No, biome 8, biome 13. It's in biome 8. Turn them off. Do you want to grab the 1? Oh, fine. We'll do them individually then. I don't know why. 13. Okay. biome 8. Yeah. We're going to actually, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll keep all, we're going to get rid of trees tall for sure. Trees dead. Yeah, I think we're going to get rid of those too. Big branches, that one I might keep. And group in 13. And just delete this one. So we might have a couple branches coming to our trail, but not bad. That should be fine. I'm into that. Grass small. I want to copy it and come on, copy selected scatter. Yeah. And then paste scatter. Cool. Give me a new one. Yes. And then we want it's its own group now, right? Yes. Grass small is going to go on vertex group, walking trail, reverse it so that's where it is. Turn it on. And we have that as well. Cool. And I think we'll just edit walking trail. We paint and remove it from here. We're going to do something else with the road. I don't know what yet, but okay. Cool. So far, so good. So we have a trail that is actually a trail. It's actually going to go places. And we can turn back on trees. Let's take a look. Oop, and we crashed Blender. Nice. I think I saved it. Haven't done that in a while. Come on. Load back up the autosaves. There we go. Trailhead. Recover autosave. Yep. Cool. Save it. We're in a good place. And I want to call this forest ground. This we're going to call trees. And we're going to actually new base group, just in case you want to put it in here, and we're going to call it path. Got one tiny little bit of it or something there. Fine though, that's cool. Okay. Now I want to again make another one, I think. Weight paint. That's that. That's that. I want to duplicate vertex group. I'm going to call this plus trail. This is just without trail, so we need to get rid of that. Okay. And I think we're going to smear, maybe blur. And just kind of get these edges to be a little bit softer. And we'll see how it goes. Okay. So now I'm going to move this new collection road. I'm just going to call it road 2. Paved road. Cool. Save. Come back to here. Add a biome scatter. And I want, I believe, rocky plain or wasteland. Let's do rocky plain. I think rocky plain sounds good. Yes, I know 9 million polys. I got you. Okay, so the first thing we're in rocky plain. Oh, I gotta move it out. Come on. New base group. What did it do? It's gotten all weird. Just gonna delete that. There's nothing there. My group. Cool. Okay. This is going to be roadside. So the first thing we want to do is upward obstruct road. Okay. And we can turn on, I'm going to delete the flowers. We don't need them at all. Turn on rocks. Okay. Distribution of rocks. Sorry, culling mask. Culling mask of rocks. Vertex group. Road plus parking. Reverse it. Oh. Parking. Reverse it. Cool. But I want it on roadside. Let's do it here. Yeah. I can get rid of it here. And get rid of it here because I just want it set in the overall. Okay, so we got rocks there, but not underneath our road, which is what we wanted. Gravel is the big evil, but let's just double check it. Ditto gravel. It goes out a little bit, but not too bad. Okay, cool. Grass dark. I want grass dark to be proximity to road. I don't want to repel. I want it to be near it. A maximum distance of 1. So we got some grass near the road there from that. Cool. Grass dead. Actually, mind if it goes off into the gravel. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Maybe I'm actually okay with this having that there too. Let's see. Excuse me. I do want a few more though. So I think grass small. Going to copy and paste selected scatter from buffer. Cool. Then put it inside. This one I do want. I'm sure I'm on the right one. Yes, I am. Road. Okay. And then on. Turn these other ones off. Oh, not a walking trail vertex group. Road plus parking. Cool. There we go. That's nice. And make it have a distance of 1. The transition of 3. Yeah. Cool. And we can go transition of 5. Now it takes kind of all the way out to there. Nice. With our rocks. Cool. Feeling pretty good. I think the next thing I want to do, jump around just a bit. I'm going to give this material. So we can see what it looks like. We're starting to get to that point. Blender shaders, landscape, dirt, nail, grass. Just a real simple one. All right, crashing out again. That's always good. Somebody's unhappy with something. Come on, Blender. Okay. Don't need to see endpoint. Yeah, that's the only one we need. Just kind of looking to see if there's anything weird. Paved road. I mean, I can apply the solidify now. Shouldn't make a difference, but save. Okay, so there's like nothing. Let's just turn all scatter off. Let's see if that works. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's give this material now again. I guess we lost that. Auto terrain or dirt nail grass? I don't know. Let's try dirt nail grass for right now. I kind of like it. Tab A, U, cube project, cube size of 2. Okay. Great. Save. Okay. That's working. So that's good. Okay. All right. Forest ground. Might take it a second, but it comes in. Yeah. All right. Looks like we're okay. I don't know why I was being weird. Let's save. Okay, C6. Come back to this object. Q, sharpen. Yes. Tab 2. That and that. I'm going to bevel them just ever so slightly. Okay. Cool. And we could remesh it if we want to make it a little bit more, I don't know, off. Let's maybe try it. Let's see. I don't know. I'm curious. Right now, it's going to be very smooth. I'm going to turn off all geoscatter. This object, add a modifier, remesh. That'll smooth that down. Sure. It's not adding too many polys. Add a modifier, displace after our remesh. So we haven't actually applied anything yet. New, and our texture is distorted noise. Great. And strength 0.02. That gives us just a little bit of that bump on the road, which I kind of like. It's old concrete or pavement. I don't know that we need it, but I kind of like it. Okay. And okay. I want to, I think, apply this one. Coplanar. I'm on edge 3. Shift G. Coplanar. I'm just going to delete a great deal of these. X vertices. Cool. Turn the displace back on. Great. And we're still golden. Ever except like right there is off. So we can fix this. Sculpt mode. Just bring that up there. Okay. Yeah, and bring that. We're not ever going to see that, but there we go. Now it doesn't clip anywhere. And save again. Okay, so our road has now been kind of cleaned up. Let's apply all. Tab A, U, cube project, cube size of 2. And give it a material, because why not? Practical? No, what is it? Exterior? Yeah. Cracked asphalt. It's an older road. I think we want a bit brighter though. And the crack color also brighter. Oh, that's too much. It's the other way around. Something like that. I'm into that. That feels pretty good. Okay. Now we don't even know where our trail is until we do this. And then we see it. And that's fun. Okay. It'll look much better with the gravel too, because that'll be all this will be like a gravel parking lot at that point, which will be neat. But in the meantime, we're good. And we need some kind of a structure or something around the edge here. Even just railings. Let's grab Ian's railing. I kind of like the way it looked. Lots of different ways to do railings, but this is just one I haven't tried yet because it just came out like a week ago on Ian Hubert's Patreon. He shared a little simple thing. Geography examples, date modified, railing and rebar generators, railing generator. And I like the look of these railings. Copy objects, come back over here, collection, paste. And edit railing. And we're going to go draw on surface. Cool. Nice tab. So you need to just select these, delete them. And now I have kind of a railing-y thing. Let's see what our options are. It's not touching our foreground perfectly, is it? Let's undo this again. Tab, X, delete. We want to draw. Tolerance. And we'll see how. Yeah, I'll see how this goes. Come in a little bit too. So it's flatter. Error 0.05. Hey, that's a bit much. 0.1. 0.1 seems good. Now, too many. Tab. Let's see. Control points. Or select. Check or deselect. X. Vertices. That's better. Yeah. I need one more. Select, check or deselect. Cool. Way simpler now. Like that better? Okay. And so we can round these. We can do all kinds of stuff to them. Let's see. It doesn't do much. Thickness. Let's keep them. Pretty thick. Invert beams. We want more than 5. Let's see, 25? 25 looks good. Yeah, that's fine. Rounding resolution. I want distortion of 0. Yeah. No distortion. Okay. And I should just be able to apply it. Type rectangular or circular. Ooh, circular. Yeah. I like circular better here. Let's just apply all. Can it apply? Yeah. Object, convert to mesh. Great. Undo. Okay, because they're not. Okay. Geometry nodes. We'll just tweak it ourselves. Ooh, yeah. Shift A, search. Realize instances. Boom. Booyah. Now we should be able to object convert to mesh. Yep. Cool. Save. Taking a look. Didn't crash on us. Cool. I'm just going to take this down just a little bit. And hopefully that's going to be working everywhere. Seems pretty good. Cool. And actually, I think I'm going to move it to road. And if I do that, now we're going to get grass all along that. Too much grass. But I like the idea. So maybe we'll just make it a little narrower. Back and forth with working on your biomes, always good. Not path, roadside, grass small, proximity, repel, transition of 1. I can even go, let's try minimum of 0.25 and transition of 3. Yeah, that looks okay. Cool. Actually, we could repel it on 2. That might even be better. Let's do that. Let's move this instead. Move, new collection, railing. Yeah, because now we can keep our road, although I kind of like it smaller like that, but I still think it was too much in the other one. Here, repel, railing, reverse. Oh, is it only, that's right, it's combined, isn't it? I can make another one, or I could just suck it up. I think we'll just suck it up. Yeah. With a railing collection. So we just have a little bit out there. Cool. Save. And yeah, it's gone, so it doesn't matter. Just nuke it. Great. Turn off our scatter again. And I want a structure. Like a kind of a towery structure. Let's just look. I don't think I want to use these, but I'm just curious. I haven't actually looked at them yet. Let's look at some of the new concrete ones from Ian as well. There might be something I could use here. They're kind of more backgroundy supposed to be, but you know, I don't know. I'm going to take this off so I can see what the heck I am doing. I already have one. Yeah. Close area. Cool. I did already have one. Something kind of small but towery. Let's see. I'm actually kind of into this. Might use it. Could do something like this. Down like that. Cool. Yes, I'm into this because we'll put a ladder on it and it'll be cool. You have learned very little about the planet. I haven't talked about it at all yet today. So we have been quite silent on the planet. But we're continuing. We're doing the trailhead down from the wreckage from yesterday is what we're working on. And so I mean, things I can tell you about the planet. It was rejoined with the Galactic Empire, depending on who you ask, between 25 and 50 years ago, in a period called the Integration. And yeah, come on, bevel. That feels pretty good. I'm gonna undo that. I want to bring my guy back over first, just so I can see. Things did not go great. That's the best way to put it. One group of people was really into it. Another group was less into it. And the Empire, being the type of people they are, gave the people who were into it a fair amount of military technology and kind of suggested they might make it work. And then 25 million of the other people were killed. And that was, 25 years ago. So maybe I'll change 25. I don't know. A large number. I haven't quite worked out that yet. But there we go. That's the width I want. Cool. I just want it for this one thing. That's all. Okay. Pretty much, yeah. That's kind of how I feel about it anyway. I'm just going to take this whole thing, I think. Let's do that. P section. Grab this. Let's do it this way. Add modifier. Wireframe. And then bevel. Great. And then GY, I'm just going to shove it in. That's going to work for me. Then we're going to add a modifier array. Cool. Constant offset of minus 0.25 is a step, maybe 0.3. That's about right for a ladder step. And then we just increase it down to there. And we got like a ladder to climb up here because it wasn't super meant for normal people. I'm into that. I'm just gonna apply all. And what's the material? I'll keep the materials to this, or let's look and see what the materials are on it. Rusted railing. Tab A, U, Smart View Project, unwrap. take a look. Ooh, yeah, that's beautifully ugly. I like it. Mhm. And we're going to move. We're just going to join it together, I think. Join to that and move to road. Really shouldn't be in road, but we should call it something else. But that gives us, it's scattering around that as well. And that's cool. Okay. Now, I want to add like a little restroom, I think. I'm going to do something. I haven't made one of these, a structure this way in a while. Shift A, mesh cube, tab GZ1. All right. Yeah. Great. Now, so that's 2 meters by 2 meters. Right? Yes. 1. Cool. I'm into that. And what I want to do is just find a material. And I don't know what it's going to be yet, but 1 second, let me look. And by material, I actually mean a texture. Because we're going to model based off of a texture, which is kind of fun. And I haven't done it in a long time. Man-made. You can do it almost anything. Bulkheads, buildings, tech stuff, containers. Let's see what we got in containers. Containers is kind of fun. And we can use different ones too. But I think we're going to go with this one. Now, look at it. Tab U, just give it a simple cube project now. Okay. So we need to make a few little things to it so we can have some structure to build on. But the first thing I see that I like is that ring there. So I think I'm going to keep it to the scale. I'm going to add a loop that lines up to that. And a loop that lines up to that. Because then I can take this, and this, not that, this. We'll leave the front off and Alt-E, extrude along normals. Oh, just a little bit. Okay. Now this face here, I think I want to A and scale. Got to be a little careful with scaling on these, but I can come over to here. I'm thinking to like there. I can actually model it on this side here pretty evenly. That gives us something like that. It's kind of fun. Now, that could be an interesting door. Come here and let's see. GY. Bring it up till it lines up with that on the bottom. Cool. Top looks good still. Let's take this face here. We're just letting the texture sort of help us figure out what we want it to be for this thing. And and we want to, I think, GX. Yeah. And then UV mirror x-axis. There we go. So already we're starting to get something that kind of has some interesting form and matches our textures. We could take here, cut that to there, here, cut that to there. We could just bevel this one if we want to. To there. Okay. And then we grab this, 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 and this, and E. Extrude out. And I think here we'll go. This is where you start getting happy accidents. Bridge edge loops. Did it work? Z6. Undo. Make sure set the right direction. Alt V, face orientation. No, we're good. Okay, interesting. Actually, just going to get rid of these faces then. X, only faces. Edge. Let's try this again. Curly bridge edge loops. No, doesn't want to do it. Oh, whatever. Fine. Fill. 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 These definitely need to be fixed. You cube project. A scale. And bring it on. Become even more. Scale in. Let's do it again on the other side too. But it's going to be cool. Right? Right. Cool. Come here. There and there. Fill. Sometimes when you don't really have an idea what your model should be, it's kind of helpful to let the texture sort of help you set it. Fill. You know, like you get some happy accidents. You cube project a S.1. Cool. And if we look, lines up pretty well. Not perfectly, but pretty well. That. Okay. Then let's keep going. And this side here, those faces, ugh. A scale, kind of bring them down up to there. Ooh, neat. I might just mirror this thing. I haven't 100% decided yet, but that's cool. Because then we can come in here and knife. We're just going to follow along. Okay. I'll just do it this way. You can be as accurate as you want to be. I'm trying deliberately not to be too accurate just because I don't want to get hung up about it. But, you know, hey, 3. And again, extrude that out. Bevel it just slightly. Sweet. I think I will mirror. Now I've wasted all the time duplicating it this once, but let's just mirror it. Yeah, that's fine. Cool, cool, cool. Then back wall. Now let's apply the mirror just so we gonna be back and forth applying this mirror a lot probably. Coplanar, a scale. Ooh, look at that. That's neat looking. That's really cool. And again, gives us another opportunity to kind of play here. Just knife from here to here. I'm not being super accurate, but this is fine. Inset. Actually, not inset yet. Let's extrude it. Cool. Inset it. Mirror it again. Look at that. That's neat. And then tab. Okay. KX. Great. KX. You know, I am being accurate, but whatever. Z. X. Z. K. X. There we go. Mirror it. Oh, it's still mirrored. Good. Pull that out. Cool. And I just want to grab this loop there and this loop there. This stuff that we just added. And you cube project. Okay, scale it and just bring it back into here. Great. Lines it up. Looking good. Okay. It's like some kind of a, I don't know, utility building or something. And now the roof, we can decide what we want to do to. Okay, scale. We could just do this. It's not awful. And gonna take care of that. Take care of that. Oh, apply. Now. Yeah, it's gonna break that, isn't it? Yeah. So I just take this whole thing, Shift D, duplicate it. Now. I don't know why I did that. Do I still have a secondary thing on it? Tab. I'm just going to separate a new object for right now. Tab, solo it. Oh yeah, let's get rid of these. There we go. This and this, let's join back together again. Tab, 2, fill, fill. You cube project a scale down. We could go with this blue. Yeah, all right, sure. Actually, on the back side, yes, not on the front side. That's wrong color. Where's this one? It's over there. Okay, so let's grab this one and just take it over there too. That's better. Neat. Now, tab, no normals. And actually undo. E-scale. There we go. That's better. You cube projection again. A scale down to there. Obviously, our resolution sucks garbage, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's fine. It's kind of an interesting little shape. I like it. Okay. And let's rotate this whole thing and bring it down to like here. And something we see we need to fix on it. Tab. This face here. I just want to move it off of that. So now it's only got that on one side. Much better. Same thing with this one. There we go. Now it doesn't look as mirrored. And tab. We're going to come in here. And we're going to say these, control bevel, just the tiniest bit, and then E in. Kind of looks like doors now. All right, I'm into that. And I guess move it to road. Let's see. Actually, edit, then this and this, all that stuff, plus assign material again, making a new copy of it, call it roof, and we're going to call it shed. Roof, roughness is higher, metallic is 1. Yeah. I could mess with the metallic on the other one too, but yeah. We'll make these also that same roof textures because they're a bit bigger. But not Come here. None of those. Just that. Okay. Yeah, now it's just more metal. Cool. That's fun. And we need to give it just a little bit more techie stuff. We're running near the end of time. I don't know that I really want to keep this going on to tomorrow because there's not that much more. Although I could do vehicles, I suppose. Maybe we could do that. No, I want to release it. Um, so let's just put a thingy on the top and we'll call it. And if I do a little more on it afterward, that's fine too. But I'm excited to kind of get these stories out. I don't want to wait another day to write some more stuff. Arclight? No. Empire Sands. This one. Let's see what this has. Or I'll just jump back to using Kai's because Kai's is always good. That looks kind of cool. That is very cool. Tab. Fill E. Fill E. Great. Again, we're not going to currently come up and look at this building too much. It's just sort of a background thing, but I like it. It's fun. So let's see if we can turn everything on, see if what it looks like. We'll leave gravel off, but oh, got to turn on geoscatter. Like, what's going on? Because geoscatter is probably turned off. Yep. There's our trail, our forest ground, and our trees. And we have created this space pretty effectively. Kind of see through there. We'll give it a sky and then we'll call it. Import. Where am I? HDR. I don't know which sequence we're going to use. 62. Sure. JPEG. I don't know what any of those are. Well, they look okay. Let's see. I'll bring it down so we can share. Yeah, these are nice and bright. Let's see. We take it to a evening. Could go evening. No, let's stay nice and bright for right now. Let's say 11:55. Save. Let's just take a look and then we'll call it. Is it thinking? Yep, it's thinking. That's pretty dark. Didn't look that dark before. Well, it's just a exposure and like 7.5. Cool. I think we can work with this. I'm liking the little guy. Trees look great. Everything's feeling pretty good. All right, folks, I'm going to call it here. I'll get this posted up so I can get my story written for the next part. And we will be back again tomorrow for another one. And we're kind of slowly working our way into out from here back into civilization on this world, which I'm kind of enjoying. So maybe we'll do like a crossroads down the road in a little bit, just moving down into town. Anyway, take care, folks. Have a great rest of your day, and I hope I see you tomorrow.